It's a much better way of taking out your hostilities than going home and kicking the dog. You got a dog like I do, he'll kick back. Take off half your leg. There.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to A Tribute to Mastery. I am the painter, and we are doing paintings by famous masters, of course. Right now, doing Bob Ross. And for this, we are just using our blue, and we're just with our darker blue, and we're just doing streaks of it. Trying to anyway. Already covered the canvas in a layer of white, so our canvas, everything's prepped and ready. And I'm here with the anomaly. We're calling her Yoshi. She enjoys being touched, apparently. Or maybe she's just putting up with it. I don't know. And then once we've gotten that part of that done, we're gonna want to go down here and start adding in what'll be some water. So, just in here. Don't want it to run off the canvas, so we're gonna try to keep it somewhat concentrated a bit. And now we're gonna want to go in with some blue and a bit of red, mix them together here. We're gonna want to go in and just sort of layer in this red here. We're wanting to create a kind of almost sun, so we're mixing in the red. It will look quite nice when we're done. And then once we've gone there, we can easily go in and do the same with the yellow. Don't want to do too much because then it makes it look more hazy than anything. We just want some streaks of it. And once we've gotten all that done, we can easily just go here and go over it with our paintbrush and try to make this all sort of blend together a bit. Texture is good, but we do sort of want this to all be one thing. We don't have leaves in the sky or anything like that. No, we just have it as one big thing, you know? I wish I would stop dropping my paintbrushes. And once we get to this point, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start placing in. It's gonna be some trees way here in the background. And now we'll go in here and do yet another tree-like shape. Mix in some more blue. Maybe go about here, do the same thing. I won't be given any names until we are able to see a little bit more of what we're working with. Now I think we're gonna go in with a bit of green, maybe some brown, and a bit of yellow in there. Just mix about all of our colors together, lighten it up a bit. Now we can go in here, and maybe there's a little bit of a meadow going on back here, so we're just pulling this in. We need more yellow in there. This is an easy way to bring in hills, just out of nowhere. Kind of want these to ascend this way a bit. Maybe up here we can put in some more yellow, just layer it in there. Maybe some more specific bushy shapes. That could be fun. Kind of want to pull this out this way. Make this look more or less straight, even though it's really not. It's very easy to expand the land out this way. We want there to be maybe some trees back here, so what we're going to do is we're going to just sort of cut through the paint a bit, put in some indications of trees and things way back here. Very easy to cut through the paint like this. And now, load our brush full of blue paint again, and we're going to go about here, and we're going to start pushing this into the background. We're going to want to move this all the way over here too. And we're just going to cover up a decent chunk of this right here with it. It's a very dense foresty area. Did you know that Bob Ross used to be in the military way back when, before he became a painter? If I remember correctly, he was in the Air Force. He did that for a long time. But he had to yell and scream at people a lot, but then he just decided to stop one day, and he vowed to never yell at anyone ever again. That's exactly what he did. And now, instead of being known for being in the military, he's known for painting. And I think that's exactly what he would have wanted. We kind of want to just cover this up here, make this woodsy area very dense. And now we go in with the blue, maybe mix it with the brown a bit, make it this dark color. can easily go through here and give us some branches and stuff to work with. Make more trees, all sorts of good stuff. You can even go in here and just do the same thing right in here, on top of it. Bring it out of it. And now, you're never going to believe this, we're going to go in with some green and yellow. And we're going to go about here, and we're going to start putting in some actual green with these trees. This isn't necessarily a Dr. Seuss world where trees are a bunch of different colors and can be blue and stuff. No, these trees are still going to be the green and stuff. We just, we needed something to work with. We're easily able to just lay this in wherever we need it. Works really nice like that. We can even go down here and add some greener little plops of grass and stuff. Maybe some shrubbery, some greenery, foliage stuff. It's quite nice. And we can even go over here with the red and the yellow, and we can create maybe a little area that's a bit more of an orangish. Or I guess maybe not quite, because we still have green on this. But it still looks, it doesn't matter. It still looks nice. We're just going in here and putting in our trees and not trees, bushes and stuff wherever we think we need it. Wherever it's needed most. It's kind of beautiful that way. I don't know if I've said that yet, but it's something that needs to be said. You might be wondering, oh, paint, but the painter, we just put in all this blue. Why do we need to cover it up? And it's, well, in my opinion, the paint underneath the paint that you see on top is just as important, because oftentimes it won't entirely cover it, and you'll get little bits of what's underneath throughout it. It's quite important that way. One fun thing about this is we can use the red here and make it especially prominent near the border, so that it's easier to tell the difference between the meadow and the rest of the trees around it. Okay, we're just gonna go about here, and now we're gonna start pulling down. I knew it. We are gonna use this and turn this into water. Just like that, we've got something going. I want this to more or less come all the way down, so there we go. Just like that. It's very important. Oh, hello again. Aren't you just the sweetest thing? What do you think we should do next? Okay, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I agree. We should do it this way. Bring it across. Make this look more watery. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm so glad that we thought of it together, Yoshi. Aren't you so smart? Surprised that you're able to talk to me like that, though. I mean, you're not really supposed to talk. You're supposed to be at least sort of dog-like. Strange. I'm sure you all can hear it too, though, right? And now we go in with a bit of brown. We're just gonna plop this down just like that. Now we go in with our green, and we can easily just put in some grassy stuff right on top of it. And now the fun part, we get to go in with our white and just go right in here and create our water line. I always enjoy adding the white to the water like this. It makes it look quite nice, especially when the colors get a bit mixed up together. It makes it look so much more like actual water. Easily able to just go in here and add it in. Oh, you're a sleepy entity, aren't you? I'm thinking, what if we pull this down this way? Just like this. And then we bring this down here. Kinda got this over here maybe. Can even bring this out here. The blue as sort of maybe like a path a little bit. Easily put in some more red. Even mix in a bit of white in here to lighten it up a bit. Maybe on our path here can get a little bit. I do quite like this painting. It's quite nice. Despite the fact we're trying to make it look a bit like trying to not have everything be super weird colors or anything, I still think this looks rather whimsical. Like it's like this is from like some sort of fantasy book thing, you know? Like, I'm not necessarily saying Dr. Seuss, because I just said earlier in the video that this isn't like Dr. Seuss. But, you know, it's similar enough that we're able to have fun with it. It's quite pretty. And I think for our last part, we'll go in here and add some more green to this. And now, of course, we find our place and sign our painting. What do you think, girl? Yoshi? What do you think? Fair enough. Okay, I think that's gonna about do it for this one. This one is definitely one of my more interesting looking ones, I would say. I have been told in the past that some of my paintings are pretty good, even though I, like many artists, have a bit of a problem with looking at it and seeing it completely different from how anybody else sees it, which is, you know, it's not ideal, but hey, what can you do? It's not about how you see it, it's about how the other people around you see it. But anyway, enough about me. We're about done here. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, also let me know. If you think there's something I can do differently, definitely let me know. But anyway, this is the painter signing off once again. Alright, so long. Farewell.